the democracy wall.
This wall specifically is in a public and academic space.
Enriching people's lives.
Democracy in action is having people communicate to the city what they want,
while striving to make a difference.
When you value other people's voices and opinions, it allows empowerment.
In the name of civic engagement.
There's a lot of definitions for civic engagement, but just really loosely, it's just being involved in the democratic process.
In 2014, Dr. Kate McNamara spearheaded the Democracy Wall at South Mountain Community College. And every week, she asks a different question.
If you had one thing to say to Mayor Stanton, what would it be?
Which allows anyone who chooses a chance to voice their opinion.
What will you do to promote LGBT rights as a state senator? Mayor Stanton has done quite a bit for LGBT people in Phoenix, but Arizona as a whole is not a very safe state for LGBT people. So my hope is that he'll take some of the things that he's done here and try to have them incorporated on a statewide basis.
The focus in 2016 centered around the election in an effort to increase the number of students who registered to vote. South Mountain Community College earned the designation as a voter-friendly campus, one of just 2 in Arizona.
The goal last year during the election was to really kind of just create an environment where people could vocalize their views in a safe environment. And so libraries do a great job at that. We're kind of like hubs of little democracy.
And while the election didn't showcase much civil discourse,
I want to work here.
Work here at the library?
Yeah.
civil discourse is one of the fundamental principles of the Democracy Wall.
I teach communication classes, and all of them have an element of conversation. And sometimes conversations are hard. And sometimes I often tell my students it's those hard conversations that are going to enrich your lives. They're going to help you think and look at things with a different lens, a different perspective.
You are now in a human knot.
And to teach students to break down those barriers, to be inclusive and not discriminate.
If nothing else, it engages students to think in a way that my voice does matter, and at least someone will read it. Whoever reads this wall will understand a piece about myself, and it's helping to educate and change a mindset.
And because of the success of the project, the wall has moved beyond the Maricopa Community College District and now can be found in 11 libraries scattered across Phoenix.
We decided that since it's been so well received here at the college and at this library, that we wanted to expand it out. And so we leveraged our educational partnership with the city of Phoenix.
And now the wall is making a difference for the issues that matter for the people in Phoenix.
One of the things that I think is key to this is the focus for this year's questions revolve around community issues and City of Phoenix services.
And one of those questions asked, how can Phoenix improve biking within the city?
So I'm the City of Phoenix Bicycle Coordinator. I work for the Street Transportation Department.
The Democracy Wall has become a bridge for the government to seek public input and incorporate ideas as Phoenix works on a new master plan for cycling.
It's really great for people to come in and say they want safer bike lanes, they want protected bike lanes, they want food trucks on canals on the weekends so people can ride their bike with their family and grab some food. They want to see free bike lessons. They want to know what laws are in Phoenix. Are you required to wear a helmet?
Which helps the city move forward.
So there's lots of cool things happening on the Democracy Wall that make it obvious that people are very interested in bicycling and want to do it and ride their bikes safely and be respected by other people.
While using the friendly confines of the library.
So this wall specifically is in a public and academic space where you get lots of different people who feel like they have a voice that needs to be heard, but they might not otherwise have a place to express it. So being able to express it here in public in a place that's safe, to me that's really important.
And it all started with an idea.
I commend South Mountain Community College for partnering with the library and doing such a brave project, because oftentimes we don't think that we look at them as little measures, but they're making big impacts. And when you impact 1 or 2 or 3, it's a ripple effect. It started with one person.
to promote civic engagement.
Dr. McNamara has embarked upon this amazing project to ask people what they want and show it publicly, display it publicly for everybody to see. So it's very transparent.
While also promoting civil discourse.
Like the political climate right now, I think is very intense, and you've got a lot of very fractured opinions on a lot of different topics. Like civility has kind of got tossed out the window, and so the idea is having this as a means of communication promotes civility as well as civic engagement. Because the idea is, you want to get involved, but you also want to do that in a respectful manner.
This project is supported by the Arizona State Library, Archives and Public Records, a division of the Secretary of State, with federal funds from the Institute of Museum and Library Services.